So, is it all true?
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then?
Where do you want me to start?
From the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Yep. This game is Remothered. Missing lost child. Apparently, there's a child is missing. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a mystery horror game. It deals like same people who made Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted. It's not by Silver or Scott. It's just Unreal Engine. That's the company who helped Five Nights at Freddy's. Help Wanted VR. Like, I hope this game will be good. I hope you all can be enjoying it. So far, it's pretty good, like my type of taste. I actually don't know too much about this game. I just pick it up to like, hey, this game would be quite interesting, you know. Remothered, Tormented follows. I think it'll be really good. Like, I've been told this game was out. I cannot read that. Not in English. But it'll go. Yeah, I've been trying this game been out since November of 2019. Yeah, apparently it's searching for a little girl who is missing. She probably got kidnapped or run away or something. But we will find out eventually. I do not know too much about this game at all. So I just pick it up and start playing it. Alright. This game pretty much written by Crystal Whale. So far, so good.
It's gonna rain again.
Alright. So we're playing outside as a woman. Yeah, I don't mind too much. You know, it can be like male, female type characters. I don't know, am I a social worker? Or detective? Don't know what my job title is too much, but there's a newspaper on the bench. And just walking around picking up the controls. Yeah. I'm picking up the controls. There's a missing goal here. Can I interact with it? Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen 4 p.m. at Recreation Ground in... Yeah, I got some markings out. Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. Female, white, 13 years old. Light blonde hair, blue eyes. At least. Wearing a white dress with bows. White shoes and tossed hair. Any information that I can pronounce that one? Call, request a call. And the number we can pronounce 74. Okay, so there's like some paths here. Do not know where the right path is. See what's down here for us. There's a gate. Oh, that's the right place. Just check around, look around, make sure we're not missing anything. Nope. Okay. Okay, she's not like pretty skills. I was like, oh, catching those breath about one. Okay. Can I get into here? No. Okay. There's some real noises though. Dogs barking. And let's check down through here, see what we can come up with. There's no gate. Huh, let's see. I always feel anxious when looking at some icons, and mirrors. Okay.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Okay. Can we push open? At least the gate is unlocked. I have a bad feeling about this house. This house looks abandoned, you know. One of those houses like, hey, I don't know how I should go in here. Type vibes. They got pretty nice gardening going on though. Okay, walk a little bit faster, man. Walking too slow. Anything down here? Anything at all? Probably not. It's just a shovel. Just looking around, checking. I want to miss anything, any clues or anything. Let's take this place out. Okay. More plants. Cause like how she catching those birds, sometimes she's like frightened, scared. But there's a door up here. Yep.
Hello? The gate was open. Are you there? Hello? Is anyone there?
Okay, no one answering the doors like we can break inside of this mansion or something. But I don't know. Okay, I guess we're gonna look around some more. Maybe find a key or something? I don't know. I doubt we're gonna find a key out here though. Hearing a dog though. But I don't see a dog. Hearing a dog but I don't see one. Anything in the way with that? Nope. Okay. Probably that's a neighbor's dog or something. Nope, nothing. Okay. Walking through this dark place. Alright. Oh. Don't know where to go, that's it though. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. This door does. Okay. Someone got the answer this time. Smoking a cigarette.
Yes?
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Okay. Just maybe some people were just like, nah, you're not welcome here to set the door on their face. But these are like different times and such.
Please, this way.
You got a trophy on a deal, wow.
Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
really slow through this.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
The old house. Just noticing around, taking everything, see what's going on. Oh, what's this man doing? Oh, that's beautiful. The searching of a fortune, the young girl gazes into the sky above with stunning eyes and a light hissle. But something is out of place from the dark sky that threatens storm all, seizing the hideous hands of strange creatures. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Well, not all that weird. What's in here? Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm. Russell Gressel closest danger of combination. Women and the Feltons induced for alleged criminal activity against casinos and potential employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Russell Greenlow farm pride of the Gossels closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products that have been infected by toxic protein that could be cause of severe paralysis. The owner, Erin Gregor, top right, her husband, the Norway Richard Freeman, bottom right professor, and company's partner, Albert Ellis Raymond, lost picture, are under investigation. The latter has been irregularly consumed by Felton himself of having used the companies to carry out parametrical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters. The Osmonds, who molds the building and supervised the harvest, the sisters of the adoring comfort follow. Among the reported symptoms, painful, uncles vomiting, proliferation, the parasites, and in some cases, carinosis. Photosensitivity from the heavy elegance, both the Britons and the Osmonds received numerous threats from Raymond himself, who has been removed from the Order of Pharmacists today. Raymond started he was shot by the strangers and putting his finger to the former business partner, Richard Freeman. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Freeton himself, like his father, permitted and funded the parental project, a drug for which Raymond himself was nominated for the Paterson's Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to dangerous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Britton's house, which was used as location for pilot distribution, the activities causes as a result of this scandal, the Asmus and Britton's also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Asmus claimed a severe refund for the damage they suffered because even their children have been infected, and as a consequence used as unavailable test subjects. The authorities assume that the commission has developed from the groundwater not only used for the reaction of nearby parasites, but also as a common source of the acids in the 12 systems of nearby minerals. There's some more on the other side. You damn son of a bitch. See what they write about me on the news? You wanted to torment me, but I'll get back at you. I surely will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. So you got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls. You never got balls. Damn. Like, pretty much on a news article, there's something went down bad. There's some money, some funds got stolen against his will, and someone called him, put him on the news.
Do you believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes, see if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You were diagnosed 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency, overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, Monoxide? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter? Celeste has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or as you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
So I play as a fault or something?
Mr. Felton.
Too many, like, mysteries going on right now. I'm looking confused.
You know the way.
What's going on?
How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Huh. Disappearance. We got some house keys, so I guess we're gonna sneak into the mansion. My guessing is we're heading back into the mansion. Now let's try and get the bottom of it, but I don't understand what's everything's going on as such. Let's see what the heck is going on. Mr. Brian. Yes. To the same point. Look for the mails for mail zone. From now on, you can save your game only by using those. Okay. Almost like Evil Within. Fast like. Okay. Some areas from the mansion are really dark. It might be difficult to find your bearings. Press the flashlight switch to light up your way, but remember, turn off if you don't want to stick out. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of sneaking out then. Crouch. Okay. Up for throwables. God, this would be sneaking around like crazy throughout this game, huh? Okay. till I cannot really see anything. It seems like we're gonna sneak around the hotel place. Or what? Anything in here? Nope. Oh, there's a knife. Defense. Takes a defense items and may hit your enemy if he has reached and stopped you. When your opponent is about to kill you, you can use a defense item by following the instructions on the screen. A defense item can be used just once and you can only bring one at a time. If you don't have any defense items with you, you won't be able to escape from your enemy's deadly grip. Okay. Good to know that. We have to sneak around and all that fun stuff. What's that? Guess we have to stay quiet. We had to sneak into his mansion. A spooky mansion here. So I go into that room? Okay. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Some more covers we can take a look at. So I just like to look around. I think I always look into your thing. Did I miss something? Anything? Nope. Okay, so it's doing so if we not think that they might have an intruder inside their own mansion. Upstairs, there's an elevator, but not quite done looking. Some more. Trying to make sure. Oh, yes, a hobby spot. Okay. Some places we can hide if we get caught or something about to come up. Oh, can kill one at a time? That sucks. The was shocking Lilo. Apparently. Nothing new. Nothing there. Nothing in the I only can get like one at a time though. That's I don't know. I'm gonna just talking loud. Nope. I can get like one at a time on the type of stuff. That's ridiculous. Goes from the other side. Alright. I'm not looking at the doors or anything because it's kind of puzzle. Maybe I need something to use this. Okay. Guess we gotta find a key or something, maybe? I don't know. I did to the elevator, but you don't want to make too much noise. Let's try to head upstairs. Seems like we got to sneak a lot. There's another hiding spot. Okay. Trying to figure everything out. Like we had to sneak. Yes, we got some defense weapons. So I can be up by myself though, but. Crystal balls. It's a big house. Like how we can look for anything inside this big old house. Oh, it's getting so loud. Let's go through the bigger doors. Or try to at least. Can't find anything. Oh, okay. There's like no map or anything. No cutscene.
Mrs. Felton. Are you here?
Uh-oh.
Goodbye will be the chance to reach my land for me then.
Ugh.
Please, Mrs. Felton.
Ugh. Ugh. Like she's dead or something? Ugh. That's disgusting.
Tired of all of this.
Must hide.
What's that? Yeah, of course. Hide. That was nasty. Have a dead person laying in the bed.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right? Yes, I know. You keep on telling me we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Oh, just like tormenting. It is like 2 minute follows. Kind of scared to get out of this closet. I don't know if I can get out or not. Can I get out? I'll try. There's a cycle in the area. You can decide if you want to bypass him, distract him, or face him. Crowds, remember, do not make any noise, otherwise he will put on your charge, avoid warning, or use the crouch button to move silently. That's in case of a cycle gets too close to you, press the dodge button to avoid his attack if you still have enough breath. Okay, I guess we're going to... Okay, how about get out of the mansion? How about that? How about get out of the mansion? There's nothing, it's like Jane clocking in with Crocky. Okay. Well, that's fine. Key items. Progress story. Okay. To use the key item in front of the minimum 50 icon missing key item, use the button open inventory, select the key item that you want to use and use the option. Okay. What did you say? Oh, that's key. So that's for the ground floor. Oh, okay. So I guess we gotta go to the doors on the first floor. I hear him walking. Are we good at these? Not one. Do not. Okay, try. Not get caught in its shape or form. So far, so good. And cannot one is he's in the area. Almost to the cells, if I remember this correctly. Okay. Okay. I hear footsteps.
I need to take my
Ah!
Still here? Stop, you stupid bitch!
Ah, that's gonna crap out of me.
Bitch! This is not a place for tourists.
Ah, that's gonna crap out of me.
You weren't invited.
I don't know what to do.
Oh! Oh, take this!
Fucking cocksucker! You regret you were born!
Come on now. Ooh, that kind of scared the crap out of me, son. Okay. I'm still in the bedroom. Yep. Mr. Falcon, they're happiest day of their life. They both smile, they look happy, but Mitchell's power eyes are making me feel uneasy. Yeah, of course. I would be too. Gosh, man. So. It could be anywhere. Anywhere. Okay, we gotta go on the ground floor. Can't one.
I'm so tired
Hot. Oh, he's a strange kid or something.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a sickle. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. I will be the champ.
Gotta be kidding me.
My land for me and them.
Tanya's coming from the... Oh, crap. I don't know.
Where did I put the damn pills?
I don't know, dude. Okay.
I can't take anymore.
I need to take my pills.
I don't like it's. I'll be my cup of tea.
Need to get out of here.
I don't know. It's like I don't know.
I can't take anymore.
It's like million house with a serial kill. I saw those good sales because it sounds like he's down sales for some reason. But I don't like. I just don't know. Honestly. Don't get downstairs.
Goodbye.
Okay, I can hear him.
My land for me and them.
I was like, I don't know, I've been trying
Calling out.
to answers. He's sitting downstairs spot now. Should we wait? Should we wait?
MacDonald had
Can we go back upstairs?
Oh,
So we can go downstairs?
his farm he had a sickle.
Yeah, I know. Is you dumb enough to go back inside the mansion? Shit. Like, I mean, so this like reminds me of playing Cartel 3. The Cartel 3, you know, you got to hide from your enemies. You got to put your panic levels instead of Cartel, but
I can't take anymore.
I don't know. Should we wait till we go back upstairs? Then we can head downstairs. I don't know.
Where did I put the damn pills?
I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till we go upstairs and we can get out of this closet and why don't you put some clothes on? Okay, get quiet.
I'm so tired of all of this.
Shit. Oh, fuck!
Slut!
Oh I'm getting out, dude. I'm getting out.
I will make you regret you were born!
Oh, trapped. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, I'm trapped.
I'll make you swallow your own tongue!
Gosh, like this.
This is not a place for... Stop, you
Really?
stupid bitch!
I don't have... Oh,
Oh, go to hell!
Fucking cocksucker!
so I have to go back upstairs. But don't you just kill me, Santa.
Stop, bitch!
So... Ugh. Right in the face. Like, I don't know. In the most opportunities. Good to know that. Oh, we gotta hide from this guy? Maybe we have to hide. Let's give it like one more try. Like, we got to hide. Literally, we have to hide. I thought we already got the key. Oh boy. Is we can hear his voice. I do not make any noise. No, I don't. Not want to make any noise. Kinda gonna leave me in this room. Like, I don't know. So I leave the room or not. But I can give it one more try. Then I'm gonna end the video. It's just my guys with downstairs. Okay, I don't want to waste any time because this guy just roams around. Oh, don't scare me like that, man. You gotta find these pills. Go to his closet and hide. Because I know when he's gonna come. Like, I had a feeling you're walking to someone's house and
I need to get out of here.
cause why you decide to go inside the house? Why?
I can't take anymore.
Yeah, you just found a dead body inside his bedroom. His bed, man. Like, I don't know, it's like this game is.
Goodbye will be the chance to reach my land for me, and then a whole new world is calling us.
And then, like, you walking around here naked. Like, I don't want to see all that now. No, I don't.
There's nothing left to eat. It's all moldy.
Ew. Even go shopping then. Like, I do not like the fact that you had to sneak around around the house.
So tired of all of them.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah, and we probably will. Or we just might will die inside his house. Like,
I can't take anymore.
I wish we can, like, look, you know. I do like, give us this much a peeking session.
To get out of here.
And so, that, you can't see him walk past the car, man. But still gotta be careful. Oh, he's right there. He's coming just went.
Who was it?
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
Surprise!
No!
And you!
Please!
You shouldn't be here!
No!
Like, I don't know.
Seems like we have some company.
I knew it!
Shit.
This is not a place for tourists!
I have to lose him somehow.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
Doctor, would you like me to enjoy your stupid game?
Oh, shit.
Stop, you stupid bitch!
I got to one away from him. Like, I don't know. I'm completely lost.
Stop!
I'm completely do not know what the heck to do.
Stop, bitch!
Fucking bastard!
I don't know what to do. Honestly.
Who likes to snoop inside people's houses?
I so freaking don't. Oh. Go in.
You think I'm enjoying your stupid game?
Hide.
Who's there?
I know you're here somewhere. Surprise!
No!
This
Leave
is
me alone!
my house! You cannot do
Oh,
Who's playing around in my house?
those fucking crap, man.
Noisy little...
Oh, crap.
Still here? Ah! I
No,
think
what
that
the-
you were
no.
born!
Like, I don't know. I don't know. I seriously do not know. Hate this type of games. Cannot really defend myself. Cannot have a gun. Cannot. I don't know. I seriously do not know. I'm going greatly in the Fatal Hill. I know we not did that much progress because, you know, I'm not really good at sneaking out. I'm not really good at that. I thought it'd be totally different. Well, I don't know, if you want me to proceed this game forward, let me know down in the comments. Because I don't know what to do. I'm lost. You know, the person had to sneak all the way down to the first floor to those double doors that needs a key. But I'm not very good at you know, hide from the enemy. I like to shoot the enemy. Remember, you defend yourself. You got to have like one thing at a time. One thing. That I do not like personally. I don't know. Well, I'm currently in the Fatal Hill. If you know, want to me play this game some more, let me know down in the comments. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe so you can see my live streams and all that. Uploads, if I do it in uploads, because I mostly like doing live streams mostly. Yeah. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.